the new Xiaomi U7 Ultra, or the GT as I think it's going to be called, will get about 1,140 horsepower or 850 kilowatt. Remember, this is a family SUV. By the way, it also comes with some of the biggest carbon ceramic brake discs of any car in the world. Xiaomi recently revealed their SU7 Ultra. It's an incredible 5-door performance car that lapped the Nürburgring in what was a record for an electric car. In fact, it wasn't far off the fastest internal combustion engine cars at the Nürburgring. Well, since then, Xiaomi revealed the U7, which is the SUV version of their sedan. It got more than 300,000 orders. And now Xiaomi, well, tomorrow, they're about to reveal the U7 Ultra, which is going to be one of the fastest family SUVs on the planet. And it will cost a pretty reasonable price considering what you're getting. I think this is it's really cool. To be honest, I've kind of taken an interest lately because in these, crazy fast family cars, because I've just bought one. I bought a Zeekr 7X all-wheel drive, which now in China gets 575 kilowatt from two motors, one at the front and one at the rear. Plus it gets 450 kilowatt fast charging. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans, and this is the SU7 Ultra. Well, actually, the U7 Ultra, I should say. The SU7 is the family sedan. This is the SUV version of that same car. Apparently, it's been seen spotted testing at the Nürburgring, and gets wider front fenders, a more muscular rear section, a wider stance. So I believe they've changed the offset of the wheels, made them basically given the car a significantly wider stance. And also there'll be a massive rear wing, which I like this. I'm not normally a fan of these rear wings, but this one, in my opinion, actually looks really cool. So the camouflaged Xiaomi U7 GT was spotted testing at Germany's Nürburgring, and it's going to get a tri-motor system similar to the SU7 Ultra. Maximum power will exceed 1,000 horsepower or 746 kilowatt. Official details will be revealed pretty soon. Not exactly sure, but if it's tomorrow, but it should be within the next few days. It'll also get a huge carbon ceramic brake package with Akebano calipers. I mean, this is going to be a proper performance vehicle. YouTube's new algorithm means that you're often not getting all of our videos in your feed. There's 7,500. I'm pretty sure you're probably not seeing a lot of them. In the description, there is a link to our newsletter. Click on that and you can get an update every day of all the latest news in the electric car industry. You can see it's got a ventilated hood. To be honest, that ventilated hood doesn't really do anything, but it does look cool. It's also got a big front splitter, black wheel arch extensions, racing style forged alloy wheels, large diffuser, and a huge fixed rear wing. It's clearly not the kind of car that you'd buy if you like subtlety. Unofficial renderings from Autohome show Xiaomi's automotive plans include 3 upcoming models: a long wheelbase SU7 called the SU7L. So they're basically going to copy Tesla with their nomenclature. So they're going to, the Tesla Model Y L, they're going to do a SU7L, a stretch version of the SU7. There'll also be the performance U7 GT and a range extended vehicle called the Kunlun. So they're going to do basically an E-Rev version of the U7. The high-performance SUV segment has attracted a lot of attention recently. There's quite a few competitors. The new Zeekr 001 was revealed yesterday. I did a video on that. The standard all-wheel drive model for the Zeekr 001 now has a 900-volt architecture. It's the fastest charging car in the world. It charges with the LFP battery, it'll charge at 1,140 kilowatt, and it has more than 900 horsepower. That's the non-performance version. The performance version is crazy. So I drove that at the Ningbo racetrack in China. It was an amazing family car. So in China now, there's this trend emerging of taking a family car and turning it into basically a track weapon, which is pretty damn exciting. Here are the details we know so far. The battery pack is a 96.3 kilowatt hour battery. It's LFP. That's the base version of the U7. That battery comes from Cadel. In the performance version, there is a 101.7 kilowatt hour NMC battery. That's the chill-in battery. And that should provide a range of 835 kilometers or 519 miles in the rear-wheel drive variant, but the all-wheel drive version gets a bit less than that. It gets 472 miles or 760 kilometers. Now that's CLTC, so subtract about 15% to get it closer to real-world range, maybe even 20% for real-world range. Drivetrains, the base model, rear-wheel drive, LFP batteries, 235 kilowatt or 315 horsepower. The Pro all-wheel drive, 365 kilowatt, rear-wheel drive as well, and 490 horsepower. The Max version gets 508 kilowatt, which is 681 horsepower, but the Ultra version that you're looking at here is going to get well over 1,000 horsepower, probably about 1,300 horsepower. Acceleration. The Max version of this car does 0 to 100 in 3.23 seconds. This will do 0 to 100 in probably about 2.1 seconds. It'll be just ridiculously fast. So how big is this car? It's 5 meters long. It's 2,000 millimeters wide. So it's one size up from a Tesla Model Y. But, I mean, because of the way this car is shaped, it's really more of a style car, style statement. It doesn't have any more size on the inside than other cars that are one size down. For example, Zeekr 7X, Xpeng G6, Tesla Model Y. It's pretty similar in size on the inside to those cars. Weight, it's not light, not heavy, 2,140 kilos for the base model with the LFP battery, 2,460 kilos, probably approximately for the all-wheel drive. And that means 5,420 pounds for this all-wheel drive. Now, charging speed apparently is about 350 kilowatt, 10 to 80% takes 12 minutes, and there is an 11 kilowatt AC onboard charger. The SU7 Ultra, though, which is going to be the same parts will be found on the U7, well, it gets 850 kilowatt and 1,270 newton meters of torque, which is just crazy. Top speed is 217 miles an hour. That's 350 kilometers an hour. And it actually uses a smaller battery. It's a 93.7 kilowatt hour battery. As I mentioned earlier, carbon ceramic competition grade discs, front 430 by 40 millimeters, rear 410 by 32. And apparently these discs, these brakes can operate at up to 1,300 degrees Celsius in temperature. That's 2,372 degrees Fahrenheit. Brakes are 6 piston calipers front, 4 piston rear, and they can perform repeated 180 kilometer an hour to 0 stops without fade, which is actually probably accurate considering what they are. They are legitimate performance brakes, some of the biggest brakes in the world on any car. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm all in. I'm all in for these performance vehicles. I absolutely love them. I think they're just exciting. There's nothing like this happening in the internal combustion engine world. Things barely change. But in the EV world, you can see these crazy, wild performance cars that are within the budget of many people. You know, I mean, if you want to find a performance car like this from, say, the West, legacy makers, you're looking at Ferraris, SUV, 600,000 Australian dollars, 300,000 US dollars plus. It's just, no one can afford them. But these electric performance cars, they're within the realm of possibility for a lot of people. Unless you live in the United States and you can't buy them at all. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. The Sydney EV International Motor Show. If you want to get a 50% discount on your tickets, all you got to do, click the link in the description and use the promotion code that's in the description. Just copy and paste that. Now, I should mention there's only 200 tickets available per day. So if you go to use the promo code and you can't get a ticket, wait till the next day. Don't wait until the day before the show to get your tickets, because otherwise you'll probably miss out on getting the 50% discount.